Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Dominance Anthony here. A bit under the weather, so you won't be seeing too much of me in this episode, but please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell to show your support for the channel and also to help grow the great sport of rugby league. Coming up in today's episode, Mark Kheirallah's release has been officially confirmed, TV companies announce their picks for the Challenge Cup 6th round, and a quick rundown of the Super League fixtures for this weekend in round 6. So we begin with the news that Super League newcomers Toulouse Olympique have officially announced the contract termination of fullback Mark Kheirallah for gross misconduct. Last month, Toulouse coach Sylvain Houlez said that Kheirallah would never play for the team again. While the 32-year-old has spent 10 years with the Toulouse club, making almost 200 appearances for the club. However, he has not played in the Super League yet. Speaking after their 38 points to 12 defeat at Salford in round 2, Houlez said, "Mark won't play for us again, as simple as that. From my side, yes, and from the contract side, there is an element of trust has been broken. So, it's quite tough. There's legal stuff in there where it's not up to me to say, but it's not rocket science either to understand, I don't think. I think our chairman has been saying this in France and on French newspapers. Toulouse have seen two talisman in Kheirallah and Ford leave their club without playing a Super League game. Captain Ford was left Toulouse just 17 days before their first ever Super League game due to family and personal reasons. The French government's rules at the time was that all athletes would have to be vaccinated against coronavirus if they were to play, and Ford didn't want to have the vaccine. France international Mark Kheirallah and Cook Islands international Ford are now without a club, and their futures are very unclear. In Toulouse's case though, Kheirallah has been replaced a couple of weeks ago in the shape of Ollie Asholbot, who arrived from Huddersfield in a money and a well-paying gig. The 24-year-old who came through the ranks at Widnes has made a strong impression in his first month in France, scoring 2 tries from the 4 appearances that he's played for the Super League's newest club, which takes him to 3 for the season, as he scored for Huddersfield against Toulouse in the opening round of Super League 2022 against Toulouse. Now with Kheirallah's contracts agreed to have been terminated, it leaves Sylvain Houlez with some space in his squad and also in his salary cap, which he can put towards possibly another outside back or even a forward for his push further up the league in Super League. So as we head towards the 28th of May 2022 with 3 o'clock kickoff at White Hart Lane Stadium, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, whatever you want to call it, the Betfred Challenge Cup picks up a gear as the Super League teams enter the competition. And what does that mean for you fans? Well, each of the TV networks that will be showing the game will be showing games for your titillation. So who did each company pick out? Well, first out the package were Premier Sports, as they picked for the 6th round 2 games, and Wigan Warriors vs Salford will be shown on Friday the 25th of March at 7:35 PM. Salford, who came so close to winning the Grand Final in Challenge Cup Final in 2020, saw them just miss out 17 points to 16 to Leeds Rhinos, and they come up against Wigan Warriors. But they come up against a Wigan side who have not won the Challenge Cup since 2013. But besides that, Wigan have won the trophy 19 times, where Salford have only won it once in their illustrious career. The second game that they're going to show is Warrington Wolves versus Wakefield Trinity on Sunday the 27th of March at 2 PM. And while Warrington have won the championship 9 times, the last time that they won it was 2019, sooner than anyone on this list, to be fair. They come up against Wakefield, who have won the trophy 5 times, the last time in 1963. But it has been a long time since they last won the trophy, and it will be a momentous task to go up against the Warrington side at home in their pomp, if they get that speed up. In between those two fixtures on Premier Sport, there's Challenge Cup Rugby on BBC, as at 4:30 PM on Saturday the 26th of March, we'll be able to see Leeds Rhinos go up against Castleford Tigers. Leeds Rhinos have won the competition the second most amount of times, 14 times, the last time being the aforementioned 2020 against Salford. Castleford Tigers have won the tournament 4 times, last being 1986. Sunday sees a second Super League versus Championship game as Barrow play host to Huddersfield Giants at the Matty Johnson Prestige Stadium on Sunday the 27th of March 2022, with a kick-off at 4:30 PM. While the home side Barrow won the Challenge Cup back in 1955 for the one and only time, Huddersfield Giants have gone on to win the trophy 6 times, the last being before Barrow in 1953. But I don't know why, but I keep coming back to this game, and I feel that this is the one that could have the giant killing in it, if you'd like to call it a giant killing, with Hull KR being in the Super League and Lee Centurions being in the Championship and pulling out results. We'll have to wait until the games are actually played, but this goes the way that I think it will. Hull KR will be out of the Challenge Cup at the first time of asking. And finally we go through the Super League fixtures, as there are quite a few to go through, as we have a full run of fixtures going from Thursday to Sunday. I bring up the DW Stadium as we start there, as the Warriors face the Castleford Tigers after both teams come off 2 different types of losses. First of all, Wigan were nilled against Catalan, 28 points to 0 at Stade Gilbert Brutus, while Castleford Tigers came off a ban yellow card laden game against Huddersfield Giants, as they got beat 36 points to 24. One of the big misses will be Cade Ellis for Wigan, as the former St George forward has been hit by a big 5-match ban due to his fight with Jordan Desaria in the game against Catalan Dragons, while Niall Levels and Danny Richardson are the only injury doubts for Castleford Tigers at this point. This game will be shown at 8 PM in the UK on Sky Sports on Thursday the 17th of May, so March even, so that means tonight. On Friday night, Catalan Dragons play Hull KR at a 8:30 kick-off in France, 9:30 UK, in a game that's not being played on UK TV, but is being hosted at the Stade Gilbert Brutus. There is no overhanging suspensions for the two sides going into this game, apart from ones that already are applicable. But Gil Dudson of Catalans has been given a caution due to other contrary behaviour, as does Will Dagger for Hull KR. Salford Red Devils play an out-of-form Leeds Rhinos, and in the disciplinary stakes it's only Leeds that have currently 1 suspended extra, as their forward Matt Pryor gets a 1-match ban due to a reckless high tackle during their last time out. But Leeds do welcome back James Bentley after suspension and injury combined, saw him miss the last 4 games. Saturday afternoon for UK visitors, UK watchers sees Warrington Wolves versus Wakefield Trinity in a game that is going to be shown on Channel 4. A welcome return, as they have been a breath of fresh air during this season in the commentary. Warrington Wolves are looking to continue their unbeaten run against Wakefield Trinity that stretches back to 2014. But it is going to be without forward Joe Philby, as he has been cited, actually not even banned, for a drop tackle, a grade A dangerous contact in the last time out for Warrington. A 5 PM kickoff down in the south of France sees Toulouse take on the champion St Helens. 5 o'clock local time, so that's France, 6 o'clock UK, and wherever you get your rugby league fix for this fixture, and whatever time it is. Toulouse come into the game with Ellis Robson missing out, as he has been cited for a 1-match ban due to a crusher tackle that was seen on the pitch. But Saints are not without their disciplinary issues. A player in the running for the Man of Steel and also one of Saints' players of the season so far, Sione Matautia, has been issued a ban as well due to a high tackle and misses out this game and the next. And in the final game that kicks off at 3 PM on Sunday the 20th of March, we see Hull FC versus Huddersfield Giants. The only real issue for Hull is keeping Kane Ellis on the side, as he's been hit by another disciplinary action due to a high tackle, and this time it's for 2 matches. Huddersfield Giants have no extra bans after their yellow card-a-thon in the game against Castleford Tigers, so are going to look to continue their impressive form for the beginning of the season. While a bumper clash for a championship club versus the Super League champions and the Challenge Cup winners, Whitehaven have found the trappings of all this fame very hard to get over, even though it would be welcomed if their club was in such a fantastic position. The sportsmen have been drawn to show this game in particular for Whitehaven's clash against St Helens, but it does come with a few minor inconveniences for fans, clubs, local clubs that is, and also the club itself in hosting such a game, but they know that the show must go on. Speaking on their social media about the event, Whitehaven said, "Being drawn against St Helens at home is fantastic for the club, its fans and the area. The club appreciates that the timing of the game after being chosen to be streamed on the Sportsman is far from ideal for us as a club, personally, and also to local sports clubs. Haven have tried our best to see what we could do to move this fixture. However, there was nothing that could be done on this for more than one reason. With the club not being able to change the time or the day, it has been agreed with that if any of the local clubs, both NCL and CARLA, amend their kick-off times to allow players, staff, committee members, etc. to come to the LEL arena and watch the current Grand Final and Challenge Cup winners, then we would offer each club £25 tickets for their players, staff and committee members at £10 each. Watching what is arguably the best team in the Northern Hemisphere in West Cumbria won't come around very often, so we are trying our best to allow as many as possible to come down and watch the game. Also, hopefully, by making this offer, we will mitigate as much as possible any effect the St Helens game will have on the local community game.
The game is set to be played Saturday the 26th of March 2022 at a 2 PM kickoff at the LEL Arena in Whitehaven. But being that it's a small town really, and being that it's football weekend, possibly even international weekend for football, that usually gets precedent. And with Northwest Counties, National Conference League teams and also Cumbrians leagues all playing on a Saturday, it can be a bit of a disruption. But they have the mentality, the show must go on. I do hope that they get a bumper crowd, and I do hope that they continue getting the support from their fans, because they are the heartbeats of the club and will continue to turn round over and over again to come back and watch their favourite side. So that's me for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share the video worldwide, and also follow me on my social media at Twitter at AntJH1981, or even subscribing to the channel on my Facebook page, Held Dominance. But in the meantime, please stay safe, all the best, be civil in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode.